Hello there, binary options, fairbinaryoptions.com here, and we are continuing our binary options academy with a bit of, if you want, a project that deals with tips and tricks on what to look for in order to identify consolidation areas, because consolidation areas are happening more than 65% of the time, in the sense that markets are consolidating more than 60% of the time ahead of important events, or ahead of or into a trading session that is not that volatile like it is the Asian session, or ahead of holidays, or when there is little liquidity, and so on. So how to identify these consolidation areas, and more importantly, how to look for them. There are more things to consider. First of all, use the Ichimoku indicator. Now here on fairbinaryoptions.com, under our Binary Options Academy, we have some strategy based on the Ichimoku indicator, but the Ichimoku also show strong consolidation areas that are difficult to be broken, and therefore it should be an opportunity to trade both call and put options. So let's put the Ichimoku indicator. Let's go on the indicator. The Ichimoku on the MetaTrader is being offered under the trend indicators, and then we go Ichimoku like this, and we click OK, and it is applied on the screen. As you can see, consolidation areas or areas difficult to be broken are forming when there is more than one single resistance or support level. Take a look in here where price moves to the downside, and then price tries to break here phase, but then forms a consolidation area, in the sense that many candles are touching the cloud, are touching the Tenkan, are touching the Kinjun. There is a confluence area. It is difficult to be broken. So while on the first instance you had a strong rejection from the cloud, on the second instance price keeps trying but fails. So by the moment that we have one candle that goes below the Tenkan without touching the Tenkan, that is the moment that we want to bite into a put option. Basically, we want to trade a put option, as that one is something that normally is difficult to be broken. The same in here. If you move lower, it is exactly the same thing. Confluence areas that leads to consolidation levels, and when consolidation is done, basically when we have a candle that moves below the Tenkan without touching the Tenkan line, we should engage into trading put options. And then I would say that the same is valid right here on a consolidation area as well, as price is sitting both on the cloud and the Kinjun and the Tenkan as well. This is the way to use consolidation areas, call and put options, depending on the nature of the cloud. But this is not the only way to identify these kind of areas. Another one would be through market geometry. I'm not going to say much about market geometry here, as we do have one project on our Binary Options Academy related to market geometry, how to build market geometry patterns and so on. But I would like to focus on the second part with a pattern that gives both a consolidation area and levels to trade. I'm talking about a head and shoulders pattern. Head and shoulders pattern. So stay tuned for the second part, where we will deal with the head and shoulder, trying to find out levels for put or call option, depending if the head and shoulder, if it is a classical head and shoulder signaling the top, or if it is an inversely pattern that signals the bottom. But first of all, let's take these ones from here, not to be confused, and let's take the Ichimoku out of the screen just like that. So let's move on with the second part, trying to illustrate a head and shoulder pattern. Bye bye.